Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Takes the toss, heads to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
First down. They're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Longhorns move into the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And we're going to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The completion makes it second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A gain sets up a third down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. He moves the ball to the 35 and another first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble.
No.
What?
What?
He's in the clear It's a foot
Man,
race.
you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Touchdown,
Come
South
on,
Carolina. This
NCAA.
quarterback on fire
That's
today.
fucking ridiculous.
Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic,
See
athletic
that little what's
playmaker.
going on.
As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made after a big gain. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. It's a fumble. Looks like the offense.
How the hell I got that guy?
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
How the hell I got that guy? Jesus, how the hell we left over there?
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it into the score. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You get a real shot to come up with a stop. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On first down, it's play action.
God, where you going? Oh, shit.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on second and 10. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Why did they start running? That's bullshit.
Heads out of bounds after a
Why
solid
would they
gain.
start running,
Enough
bro?
to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the
That's
pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
No way.
And they tackle him, but a nice
What's
pickup on
going
that running
on
play.
today?
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him
This
down,
is
but
a
not
bad
before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The Gamecocks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff
What the
inside.
fuck is going on, dog?
Tackle made.
What the fuck is going on?
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to
What
throw
the
the football.
fuck is going
Man,
on?
they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the hand.
This shit is amazing, bro.
Defense stops him short of the mark.
This shit is amazing how bad my D-line
It's
is
the 2-minute
playing,
warning
bro.
here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
So they'll pass off the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Oh my God, bro.
It's 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a
Don't get me
play
going.
coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
You're playing terrible, dog.
Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You're playing fucking terrible, dog. But this,
I
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Takes the handoff again. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down after that previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas. Just ran away from the defense.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The back's got it. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Good position to start here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Stiff arms the man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Back to throw again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
No, kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
And the ball is hauled in. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback still with the football. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage and a bad decision to bring it out. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And that sets up a return.
Returner brings it out to the 38. And your Texas Longhorns will take over 1st and 10.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll try a pass here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Looks to the left, pass caught. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
South Carolina, 14.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
It's now 3rd down.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They test the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. And the tailback's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on third and long. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
South Carolina offense will take over first and
10. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Gamecocks line up on first and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the offense will just take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. course, in the playoffs, is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.